you do have questions, just put them in the chat, and Michelle's going to let me know what's up, and we'll talk about it.
Yes, got a list going.
Yeah, we got Brian. We got Brian too. Brian, you got back to Vegas. I got feedback.
I got a weird feedback going on.
Is somebody unmuted?
Yeah.
Oh, Judy's.
Judy's an alien. Okay. Judy, I think you're an alien.
I gotta tell you, Brian is awesome to travel with.
Is he?
Yeah, he takes care of me and Bella.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you and Brian are back in Vegas, terrorizing, having fun. That's good. So Brian, thank you so much for being so fantastic at the spiritual retreat. I mean, you and Judy tore it up. You took care of everybody. You fed everybody to death, got them a few cocktails, drink about 6 gallons of tequila. Anyway, so we had fun. I mean, oh my God, we had a great time, you guys. It was an amazing time. It was a beautiful spiritual time. There was so many breakthroughs, spiritually speaking. God gave us a gift he never given me before. He gave me the gift to get rid of hate. And I mean, that was just beautiful. That was really great. And I gave some of you guys that gift last week on tapping in, because I couldn't I couldn't not do tapping in and tell you guys about it. I mean, it really is something. We'll go back over all that today. And so with getting rid of people's hate, you have a little space when you get rid of their hate, you get rid of your hate, you start to elevate and go above it. And as you start to go through this stratosphere, or whatever you call it, of the energy field of hate, you'll also go through some little mood swings. And so just letting you guys know, it's a little bit like that. Terry, did you find it that way? Let me talk to Terry's iPad. I want to talk to Terry, because Terry's so analytical. I always go to I always go to Terry to check my arithmetic lately, because she's always like figuring it out. And so what did you notice different? What did you notice different?
Well, immediately I was challenged by, I don't know if I'd call it hate, but my tolerance level. And
that's hate. That's hate. When we're talking about you, that's hate. Okay. Things roll out your mouth like, I hate you, bitch, and stuff like that. Right. That would be, yeah, but you're you're loving, and you're sweet, and you're kind, and you're generous, and you're this amazing human being. But you don't want to get on your bad side.
No, I am like that. I get a little snappy if you get on my bad side.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, all right. So did you notice that? Did you notice that it was almost like if somebody had some weird hate in them, they were like honing, they would sort of hone in, and then they would say something that would make you go, I'm gonna choke you to death. I mean, you would actually have sort of those kind of thoughts a little bit, and then you would.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking me a question. Excuse me.
Yeah, both. Did you, I mean, I noticed that a little bit, but then what I noticed was if I took out my sword of hate, and which is, by the way, guys, this sword of hate is a white God sword, and it projects white energy, and it's the opposite of hate. And so I want you guys to have it. There you go. Just all you got to do is say, God, may I have my white sword, please? God, may I have my white sword, please? And take this white sword and clear your head. And so as soon as you do that, then the crazy snippy snappy things kind of disappear, and so you feel better now. You even feel better now. I can feel it.
I do.
And so, but you noticed that, right?
Yeah, I noticed. Immediately challenged at the airport, on the airplane, even before I left a little bit. And then when I got home, I go, I just need to meditate more. I need to use these.
You have to get above it. Anytime you crack a seal, anytime we crack a seal off of a whole dimension, which is what we did with the hate dimension, and this cracked the seal not only off of us, but the whole world. And so what happens is you have to push through that dimension. And so it's a little bit of a push through, but once you do, you wake up in the morning. Have you noticed you woke up in the morning feeling really good?
Yes.
It's crazy, right?
Yes.
I mean,
I don't
guys,
have that going on.
Yeah. You just wake up in the morning, you feel so awesome, so good, so ready to go, and so I've noticed that. And so there's a big shift, a big change. And also there's a big shift and there's a big change with just luck. The dumb luck seems to just show up, and it's really showing up. And so this is a very different thing, but on bigger levels. So you guys, this is a really super thing to push through. And so you want to ask God for a white vial of holy water. And now you don't, we're so connected with Zion Heaven now that you can go to Zion Heaven and get it, or you can just get it in front of your face. And so this spiritual gift was only in Zion Heaven when we first got it. The first ones I heard to get it at the spiritual retreat. Now you'll imagine in your mind's eye a white vial of holy water from God, from Zion Heaven, and you just drink it down. So now I drank it down. And so if you guys empath me, you're going to get the same gift. And so you'll notice your feet got immediately warm, sinuses open. I can breathe suddenly, and I'm looking at the dark energy dissipate like a black tide going out. So it's like the energy of, and you some of you guys that can see spiritually, you'll see actually a black tide just going out. And this is a very special vibe that's going to get you high. And this will allow you to get your spiritual gifts. You really need to be you. And that's all you want to do is be you. And so if you just simply say, I am, go up to the great I am and just say, I am me. I love me. And so, and love yourself. And if you have a hard time loving yourself, how do you love yourself? You ask God for your baby spirit. And so, dear God, please give me my baby spirit. There's a white sword. And so, but these gifts, divine gifts that are coming down today are really creating the energy that allows us to get way above whatever's messing with us. And believe me, there's stuff that can mess with you. Even got on Terry's last nerve, but goes away quick. And so there we are. I enjoyed you at the retreat, and I love you very much. Thank you so much for being here. And you bought my favorite crystal. Damn it.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my God, you bought my very favorite crystal. And I was kind of contemplating, I'm going to keep that. I'm not going to, yeah, but she got this gigantic pink crystal that is just the most amazing rock I've ever seen. I mean, it really, really is. It's rose quartz, but it's about the size of my head times 10. So anyway, it's big head crystal. And so, well, anyway, I love you, Terry. Just wanted to say hi. Yeah. And Richard, and Richard Rubish was here. Yeah. And so Richard Rubish, you were here at the retreat. I just want to talk to Richard for a second. And so what was that like for you? Again, you're very analytical, and you work with your group every night. You're teaching meditation and doing healing, in a wonderful prayer circle and healing circle that you worked on me when I was sick with COVID, and still do. Thank you. I got to sit in on and listen the other night, just a little while while we were on. It was great. And so, how do people get into your prayer circle? How do they do that?
Amber Ward has a link out on the Facebook. Okay. That goes right in, that they can link in. Otherwise, if you know my phone number, you can just text me and I'll send you a link directly.
Okay. What if we don't know your phone number? Can you tell us?
I'll put it in the chat.
Okay, good. All right, there we are. That's good. Perfect, buddy. And so, what did you think of the retreat? Tell me your analytical opinion, good and bad.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. I mean, like I've always said, like from the very first one I've done till this one, it seems like you go up another level. It always takes you another level in your spiritual journey. And you think how can you go higher? But you do. Every retreat you go to, you just go higher and higher and higher. And I'm just like, and this one was no different. And we did it like right away, first day. The first day, really, people were walking on water. Yes. It was crazy. Our heads were in the clouds.
Oh, it was so amazing. You guys got to come to a spiritual retreat, which, by the way, I have a spiritual retreat that is our holiday retreat. The holiday retreat's probably my favorite because I love holidays. And we're like, Michelle's like Big Christmas and Dean's like Big Christmas. It's like so much fun. There we are. We decorate the house a little bit. That looks like that Griswold family Christmas where they take the grid out or something. Anyway, so we have just a great time. We have beautiful holiday parties. We have a birthday party for me. My birthday's right around then. We also have a little bit of Thanksgiving left over. And then we also go into Christmas and New Year's. And so all we do is have holiday parties the whole time you're here, one after the other. And we also meditate, enlighten, and we see what is the next thing God's got in store for us. Here's where we're working towards. We're and all you got to do is call those numbers there, 702-822-0548, to reserve a spot for my holiday retreat party. And this is a great time. We it's kind of neat. There's so many things really happening in the world that are negative. There's wars, there's stuff, there's people dying, there's horrific things. I hear about them daily, and many times I see them in private readings, and I try to help folks, and get them straightened out from their messes. And it's a crazy time. It's a really crazy time. There is a lot of negativity. There's a lot of hate, and there's a lot of weirdness in the world. There's also a lot of love. And so if you wonder why we keep on going higher and higher and higher every time you come to a spiritual retreat, Richard, here's the reason. Earth is turning into a heaven in spite of all the hell. And so, I'm just happy that I can be, you can be, all of us can be there at that forefront of what's happening with the evolving of the planet Earth. You guys, you want to be successful? Be successful. You guys, if you want to be in love, be in love. You guys, if you want to have a soulmate, get your soulmate. Whatever it is you want on this, it's much easier to manifest perfection from God than it is half-ass. So you can manifest perfection much easier than kind of, sort of, maybe kind of, sort of. So you guys want to manifest perfection. And so you could just every now and then through the course of your day say, hey, God, try it now. Hey, God, hey, God, hey, God, hey, angels, hey, bring me perfect. Bring me perfect. And so, and if you notice your sinuses open, your feet got a little warm, got a little tingly, got a little light, raise your hand if you felt that. Raise your hand if you felt that. God, bring me perfect. Richard, you're raising your hand real big and real proud. Gail Greenwood, I see you doing the same thing. A whole bunch of you guys. Catherine, yeah, David, that's good. Elvis, you felt warm. And so, and if you didn't feel warm, mean it, and just say these words. Let me read the real number. 53% of you are not getting perfect because you don't think you deserve perfect. Daggone, that's bad. So what you want to do is say, I deserve perfect. Say it out loud. Just do it. I deserve perfect, God. God, I deserve perfect. Okay, that solved 27% of you. Over like half of you got straightened out right then, just by saying I deserve it. And so you guys got to say you deserve it over and over and over. Believe it. And the rest of you, why are you not deserving perfect? Because most of the rest of you are addicted to some ridiculous thing. Whether you're addicted to negativity, you're addicted to being the victim in your movie. How many victims in the movie? Raise your hand if you know you're a damn victim. Raise your hand if you know you're a victim. Oh, wow. Catherine, let me talk to you. I'm going to talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let me pick on you. Okay. So you're the victim in the movie. All right. Okay. And so, Richard, help me with this. Stay with me. Keep Richard on if you guys.
You want
can.
Richard on? I'm sorry, Gary. I thought you were going with
Keep him on. I'm gonna because it feels like he has something really to add to this. And so, Catherine, now you say you're a victim, right?
Yes.
Why are you a victim? What you eating? You're making me hungry.
I'm sorry, you caught me at the wrong time. I had a bite of my Hawaiian roll.
No, that's fine. So tell me, why are you a victim in your movie? Why are you a victim?
I'm actually victimizing myself. I keep going back to the same toxic relationship.
I heard two words. The first one was dumb, and the next one starts with an A. What do you think it might be? You know. Okay. Got it? And so do you feel dumb after you do this over and over? Okay. When your own angels call you a dumbass, right? That really means something. I mean, and so, but I heard that from your angels. It wasn't me being cocky. It was me hearing your angels. And so you have, sometimes people just like to be the victim, or masochist, do you don't like beatings and things? You don't get into all that crazy stuff, right? Or do you? A little bit? No, good. Okay.
No. No one's beating me. Not physically. No.
All right. Well, anyway, so you're almost a masochist, but Richard, why do you think people do this? And this is so common, Catherine. This is not like you're the only person. Believe me, everybody else is lying when they say they don't feel like they're not playing victim in the movie. And so, but so Richard, why do you think people do that?
I think that I used to do similar when I was younger. And what it was is I do not like to hang with the negativity of what happened. I always see the best in people. And so like sometimes, like I would break up with them and I would so let everything go, all the negative, that it would not even be in my brain. And then later on, like not that much later, they want to go back out and I'd go back out with them. Then I'd be like, oh, now I remember why we broke up. But it wasn't because being a victim.
She's done that.
Like,
I'm reading this. She's done that 6 times.
Yeah, and so it just means that you're a great person and you want to stay in the positive. But one thing that I always said to myself, if you dated someone and you broke up, never go back out with them. Because you won't remember why you broke up, but just know that there was a reason why and just move on to the next one.
That's hard for her. That's hard for her. She's like in love. And so that's what's going on. So you're really in love with your idiot, right?
Yes.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, you like your idiot a -4, which means you hate him.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, you love him as a human being, a -2. So you don't think much of him as a human. He's a lousy human, which means you can't trust him, right? I heard the word
Right.
bingo. And so, yeah, and on a scale of 1 to 10, you're passionately in love with him. Well, it's not that. No, you're only in love with him right now, 4 or 5. So it's not much. So he's worn you out. So you probably will blow out on him now. Does that make any sense to you?
Yes.
Maybe are you separate? Are you split up now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that's probably a good idea, because you don't like him, you don't love him as a human, you only love him a 4 or 5 as far as in love, and that just means that you guys have good sex, and so and so right.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, good. And so that's just really kind of the way it works. But however, I see another one. If you will give it just a second, I see Mr. Oh yeah coming in to your energy field. And so notice your sinus is open, your face is warm, your feet are hot. Feel all that going on? Yeah. Okay. Because I just
Yes, my sinus is open.
Yeah, okay. I just told you the truth, and you could feel all those energy things happening with your body. And so you got the real deal showing up right about now if you don't put this idiot in the way. And so was he an addict before?
Oh, but the toxic person, yes.
No, addict. Was he an addict? Did he do did he have addictive things? Drinking, drugs, anything?
Yes. Alcohol.
And porn. A lot of
Not
porn.
porn. Really?
Not porn?
No, alcohol and smoking.
Okay. Not porn?
But not before, like currently.
I see a
I
lot
don't know
of
about
porn.
porn.
I'm just seeing porn. I'm telling you. You know,
Maybe
that
because
pisses.
I'm separating from him. So
No, it's all the time. It's all the time.
oh, okay.
So, you know, that pissed you off. Yeah, you get jealous real easy. I was just sticking my toe in the water to see how jealous you are. Anyway, and so you get real jealous. You're actually addicted. Richard, this is really going crazier. You're addicted to being jealous. You think being jealous is being in love because you feel something. You see? You want me to get rid of what makes you do that? You want me to? It goes back to mama dramas. I see. Way back. I don't know what that is. Does that make any sense at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna get rid of that. Is that okay?
Yes.
You
Yeah,
have
I was gonna ask you to clear my energy because I feel a lot of negativity. So
well, you got 42. You have 42 out of a possible. You have 42 out of a possible 64 hell dimensions. Hell dimensions, guys, is what's always, that's where our traumas are located. Look at the illustrations of Dante's Inferno done in the 1820s. You can Google it, it's real easy, and you'll see what it looks like in your energy field when you have hell dimensions. What happens is you have a black hole, it eats your higher selves. They get sucked down into these hell dimensions, and then they get tortured and tormented, and that causes traumas. And if I get rid of those 42 hell dimensions, you won't have any traumas and you won't have any excuses to be an idiot. And so you want me to do that? Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. I can do it really pretty fast. There we go. It takes a little longer than what I'm doing, but I can do it fast. There we go. You can breathe.
yes.
And you feel slightly happy for no reason.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the way you feel. That's the way you feel when you don't have any traumas messing with you, you see? And I just pulled all that out of you, and you're going to be all right. And so there we go. And I see this new guy. There we are. Oh, there. That's what it looks like. And if you look at all those little boogaboos in there, I mean, they really did a great job. I mean, Dante was brilliant. And he was, I don't know, you guys have to Google when Dante was. Dante was, I think, in the 1300s or 1400s, somewhere in there. But these illustrations are fantastic. And basically you got a demon in there beating all your higher selves totally to death. And then you feel it in your physical body. And so that's what's happening. And so, but I just cleared all those. You had 42 of those things. That's a lot, you know? And so you're going to feel good now. How you feeling now? You kind of happy, right?
Yeah, I feel better.
Isn't that crazy? That's just crazy. It works that way. But there we are. There.
Thank you.
I want to teach therapists how to do that. Can you imagine if you went to your therapist and the therapist just rears back in their chair and says, you got 42 hell dimensions and I'm going to get rid of those for you and you're going to have no problem. You know, a therapist wouldn't have no damn work. That's a problem. How would a therapist have things to do if they just fixed them like I do? Yeah, you don't need to come 20 times. Here, come, I'll fix you. You know, so all you guys that are in therapy, come see me. You want to see me? I'll hook you up for, that's the reason you want to get a private reading. What we just went through with her is exactly the reason you want to get a private reading, because I'll look at you and I'll see where your hell dimensions are and I'll get rid of your traumas in about a blink and then you're going to be all right. And so it works that way. So call us up, 800-827-GARY for a private reading. I love you, honey. You're going to be fine. I see a new man coming.
Thank you.
And this new man, let me just say, this new man rocks your world. That's what I see. So you're going to like this fella. You're going to have some fun. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Good. There we go. Hey guys, I just love talking to y'all. Y'all got stuff. Private readings. There you are. 800-827-GARY. Call me for a private reading. I do private readings every day of my life and I love it. I love helping you guys. I really do. It's my fun thing I do. And so I have fun. I have fun from the beginning of my day to the end of my day. And so that's really, really good. I had a great time this week talking to Wally. Wally, let me talk to you. Hey, buddy. How are you?
Are you done with Richard, Gary? Or are you still talking?
Yeah. Oh, or you can keep Richard on. I'm enjoying Richard's comments.
Okay. Hey, Wally.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
I would like to say this because, I was working with you in a private reading this week. And Richard, I know you work with people, and aren't you proud of people when you see them evolve like straight up?
Yes.
Okay.
Very
Wally did that. I mean, Wally, he's been a client for how long, Wally? A long time in Minnesota.
30 years. I don't know.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah,
right.
Right.
And so
when you used to come to Stillwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm telling you, and so Wally, his whole family, and so it's really great talking to Wally. But now Wally, since we started tapping in, because I was trying to figure out, guys, how to create something where I could teach you guys how to do what I know how to teach you to do. Because you can do everything I can do. Some of you guys can do more than me. You really can. You really will find your way. And Wally, you've evolved amazingly so. I mean, you got above all your obstacles. I know you had little issues with your daughter. You had all kinds of different things. You lost some people in your family, but you've evolved to where you see spiritually, you feel spiritually, you hear spiritually. And you know how amazing that is to evolve that fast, that much. It's really good. And I just wanted to say that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But I couldn't have done it without you. I mean,
well, I can just do it.
You are a great teacher.
Well, thank you very much. And that's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
If I just teach people for the rest of my days, that's all I care about doing. I just want to teach people to be okay. And if you don't understand these hell dimensions, if you don't understand how to get a spiritual gift, if you don't understand how to use a spiritual gift, you're going to be a mess, because that's what happens. But you've got above that mess category space. And I was just so proud of you when I read you this week in a private reading, and I just saw how evolved you've become. And so, Richard, you have people like that. You have people that work with you that are like that, and they just take off, right?
Yeah, they just take off. Even myself, like I've come to realizations that your gifts are what you have. Like you get gifts from God when you're born, and so like sometimes I don't feel that I see as much as I should, but I can feel things. So I can feel energy. Like when I'm doing the healing circle, when I bring something in, I can feel the energy. And I've learned that if I focus, give it that hyper focus, the intensity increases a lot. And so I've always had the hyper focus gift from the day I was born, I believe, because I just been able to do that. And so you just take what you've learned. And you just use them, and you
use it, and that's what you do, and you figure it out as you go. And so I always tell everybody's like, "What about meditation?" Blah 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 blah. No. There's no right or wrong way to meditate. Just meditate. Right. There's no right or wrong way to talk to God. Hey, God, what up? What we doing? And so, but I'm just, when I see everybody evolving, I'm so happy to see everybody. Richard, certainly you. But Wally, I was impressed with you this week.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
And you're in a better space. You're in a better space with everything, right?
I am. I feel a lot better. By the way, I talked to my sister today. You cleared her husband. He's in the wheelchair. And he was having swallowing problems. And spasms. And she said after you did that, he's really a lot better.
Awesome.
Since I talked to you, he can swallow now.
Wow.
So,
and that's what I heard all week. I didn't hear, I didn't hear, this is the first I've heard of that, but I heard that all week long. So, I mean, I know the people that I worked with this week in private readings, I saw crazy miracle-esque things happen. And I was like, I mean, I'm used to seeing everything, right? And so, but when I was seeing the things that I saw this week, it was in the wow category. And so, and then that's just another one. There we are. And so, and especially when two people are together, in other words, like two people are one, they want somebody to be better,
Right.
to be healed, to be okay. It happens. The oneness is the key, guys. You want to be one. Be one with somebody. Find somebody you can be one with. I'll be one with you. Anytime I'm working with you in private readings, I am one with you.
Mm-hmm.
And so all it takes is two to make one, and then the miracles occur. So there you are. Well, hey,
you wowed me too. So
that's perfect. I love you, buddy. I
I
love you.
love you
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Richard. Thank you for joining me too. Thank you, Wally. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
You know, and if you guys want to call me for a private reading, 800-827-Gary. I'm doing them all next week. And if you guys want to see me in Minnesota live, I'm going to go, and I'll be all week in Minnesota, live in Minnesota, Minneapolis, hanging out. And then I'm hosting a big Halloween party. So call me for a private reading, 800-827-Gary, GarySpivey.com. And if you want to book into the holiday retreat, you can do that as well. And so just call Michelle, 702-822-0548, 702-822-0548. You know, I'm excited. You know, I didn't travel for a while. You know, I was on the road 90% of the time. And I was in every city running around doing live shows and casino shows and everything. And then with the COVID thing, I had to hang out for a while and heal up. And it was a blessing because I ended up creating Tapping In. And so, and here you guys are. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. It's just been beautiful. And it's been a beautiful journey and continues to be that way because, you know, Tapping In continues to grow. Tell your friends about us. Tell your friends, let them know about us. And we actually share our gifts. We get new spiritual gifts all the time. Like Richard was saying earlier, the gifts get bigger and bigger and amazing and more amazing. This last week, I never saw so many miracle-esque things occur. And this was the week after the spiritual retreat that we spent getting rid of hate. And so this hate thing, we got to get rid of all that hate. And so if you're hating on somebody, stop it. If you're hating on somebody, ask God for the spiritual gift of a white sword to clear your hate. If somebody's hating on you, here's one. You guys pay attention. Make sure you get this gift. You want to say, God, please give me the rainbow sword to get rid of my haters. God, please give me the rainbow sword. Reach up and grab it. There we are. To get rid of my haters. And there you go. And so when you did that one and go around your body, you're going to feel really good because haters can be someone who hated on you 10 years ago. Haters could be whoever, could be family members. Haters could be old spouses. Haters could be anybody, even your children. And so there we go. So you want to get rid of all this hate from wherever it comes from. The rainbow sword gets rid of it, and that will free you up. It feels really, really good. And so, Michelle, who we talking to, girl?
Oh, hi, Gary. Yeah, let's go to Calvin Leon Wong, please. I got you right here. I'm sorry to hear about Chase, Calvin.
Yeah. I worked with Chase for a long time the other day, and when we were all sitting around the dinner table, and when I heard and I saw, and Chase is almost a duplicate of Boopers, who is our dog as well, and comes from the same litters. And comes from Jody, of course, who is the breeder of these dogs in Los Angeles. And you know, I can't. My heart goes out to you, but I worked with Chase and got Chase to a very high place in heaven, and so Chase had the most beautiful life in the world, and Chase already has the little doggy backpack, which is, it looks like a little hobo stick, right? And so when I look at Chase now, Chase already has the hobo stick, which means Chase will also come back to you. Dogs reincarnate, and cats too, really fast. They reincarnate super fast back in. And so all you have to do is pick a puppy. When you feel your hand get warm over the puppy's head, that would be Chase. And so, and if you need a problem, if you need, there's Chase.
So cute. cute.
Oh,
It was the cutest dog. Oh.
Does Chase have a message for me?
Boopers.
Does he want to tell me something?
Well, let me look at him. What's he got to say? Well, he's running around in God's yard. That's where he's at. And so the highest evolving of a spot for a dog is God's yard. It's in the first heaven, and a lot of animals will high evolved will go there. And so I made sure Chase was in God's yard. And so Chase is running around having fun, really, really having a good time. Hey, Dino, is anybody in any, I don't know what room Boopers is in. If you know,
He's somewhere in the house. I have no clue.
Anyway.
I hear Jarrett walking around. He's looking for her.
Oh, okay. There we go. Let me see. Oh, here we go. This is Chase's. What would Boopers be to Chase? An ant? Or what is Boopers? This is Boopers.
Oh, Boopers.
Like maybe a cousin?
Boopy.
I think it's an ant. I think it's closer in. Jody would know. You know. Is Jody with us? Is Jody with us?
Let me find her.
No. Anyway. But these dogs are so high evolved. What you got to say? He says, all right. Boopers will talk to you too. What?
Hey, I'm sorry, Calvin, so much.
Thank you for everything you've done for Chase.
Oh, well, I wish I'd been able to help you more.
What is Jody?
They
What is
they were siblings, different litters, same mother and father.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Or it could be, well, I think Amber, so it was Jackie and Amber were sisters, and so Boopers was for Amber's, I believe, and then and then Chase was Jackie's, so they were cousins, but the same father. It's the same father with sisters.
They're almost, these dogs are almost like people. It's crazy. Jody had all these dogs that were just, I mean, they were absolutely like little people. And so Boopers rarely whines like this. She's whining because Calvin, she feels your pain.
Oh,
isn't that crazy? She don't ever do that. And so, but she does that. She does that if she feels pain. And so it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. And so, but I'm just, that's interesting. The dog's even psychic. But Jody, you have so much love, and you bred so many dogs that were just a part of people's soul, heart, life, and so Calvin, I'm so sorry, but she will come back if you wanted to.
Okay.
So
they do come back quickly. They can, right, Jody? Really fast. I know. It's like that. As long as there's another like young puppy around, then they can come back in.
Yeah, there we go. What are you saying? You're talking.
And then Melissa Kennedy said that sometimes they can even share. Two spirits can share one body, so there can be two spirits. So maybe if there's a it already has a spirit, but maybe not a strong one, so they can have two coming in. So I don't know about that, but I mean,
no, I do. You're absolutely right. I've seen it several times. Anyway, Boopers is sad for you. So
yeah, we're all sad for you.
Yeah, and she never whines. She really don't. That's odd. Very odd.
You tell Chase that how much I love him and how much I'm really grateful for all the years he's been with me.
He heard you. And he said he's on his way back. He said, find him a body to hang out in. He's here. Okay. Anyway, that was good. And Jody, did we ever figure out how old Boopers is? She's like 13 or 14 or something, right?
Yeah. I found it. I think it was 13 or 14. I don't remember exactly.
2010 is when we got happy.
Okay. Yeah. Says the same. So 13. So Chase wasn't as old.
He was about 10.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So old. Yeah, it was an older cousin.
My heart goes out to you, buddy.
Yeah, me too.
And I love you. I'm just sending you a lot of healing. Find a body for Chase to go into and call me and let me know. Okay. All right. And I'll make sure it's hooked up.
Yeah, Gary can make it hooked in.
Yeah, that's easy. And so there we are. But I see Chase running around God's yard, and so he could not be in a higher space. So beautiful, beautiful. And he brought you a lot of happiness, and he still will. Dean got his dog back. Dean got his dog back, who's a big Samoyed, and that was crazy, right, Tino? I mean, he came back and he did all the tricks the old dog did, and they were elaborate tricks. My dad was a dog trainer, so I could teach dogs how to do tricks. And so Booper's is like a little circus dog. She can do all kinds of stuff. And so, but it's like, you know, but when I think you're going to find him quick. So that would be my advice. I think you'll find him quick. That's what I see. And see, when I said that, you feel a little warm in your feet, your hands, and your heart. Feel that? See? Good, buddy. All right. I love you, buddy.
Me too. Will he come back also if I just wait a little while because I need a little bit of time?
Oh, you need some time? Yeah, he will. Yeah. You may not need as long as you think. That's what I think.
Sometimes it's better to get one sooner.
There you go. It feels like that to me too. That's what I feel. And so
get back on the horse again.
Yeah.
I waited a year and a half.
Yeah, Dean was a mess. He was
a train wreck.
Yeah, I was like, you know, it was so sad. And so I was like, but Dean, I see your dog in heaven. Look, you can see him. Dean was like, that don't help.
It made me cry more. It didn't help.
Yeah, he's like, that don't help. Yeah, because Dean could see his dog in heaven. And so, but anyway, but he came back and it was the same dog. But you know,
I had two come in instantly.
Yeah. Which two, Jody? Let me ask which two, because I know all your dogs.
Well,
most of them.
When my dog Ruby died, Pepita had just had Pepe and Angie, and it literally like 2 days later, Ruby had died like 2 days before, and Pepe was the firstborn, and Ruby came into Pepe, and then I brought them up to see you, and you helped him in, and you said because she helped her into him, and she said to you she wasn't sure about that because she wasn't sure what to do with her penis, and and she was
sometimes most people aren't.
he was one of the most non-male males. I mean, he figured out what to do with it, but he didn't have the male characteristics too much.
He didn't. He was like a love bug.
He was the sweetest boy.
Yeah.
And then when Pepita passed away, Fluffy had just recently had a couple puppies, and I brought everyone over to see Grandma Pete and Mama Pete because when she was passing away, and she went into, there was two puppies, and one I called Pete after her, Pepita, and one was Pepe Jr. because it was Pepe was the dad. Anyway, so instantly she went into a male, and which was Pete, and you could just tell he's different. He has a spark to his eye, and he does the same little playing thing, and I had
you'll notice that you'll see the same characteristics, which is crazy. It's crazy. Yeah,
there was a woman that was a client here who she said it was cursed with, but when she walks around, she's like dead people come to her because they need to talk to somebody. So she's kind of like, it's like a hell of everyone, all these spirits coming to her. Anyway, she said, I feel her here because and I just didn't know at first which one, which puppy. It didn't take too long to figure it out because the other one was like a little jackass, and Pete was super nice. But because I knew that she had gone into one of them. It took me a bit because they were pretty young to figure out which one.
Yeah, well, they do though. They totally do. So, Calvin, I feel like you can find one sooner than later. And I think you call me, buddy. I'll be glad to help you. Okay. And so,
sorry, Calvin.
My heart goes out to you. Ask God for a new heart. Ask God for a new heart. There it goes. There it goes. Allow it to happen. Come on, allow it to happen. Allow it to happen. There it goes. It just went in. There we go. Now you feel warm. See? There. Good. All right. I love you, buddy. Take care of yourself. But just, let me know. Okay. But Chase is running around chasing, I don't know if it's a ball or some little thing. Anyway, he's running around doing something in God's yard. That's what I see. So it's good. It's all good. Okay. And he'll come back. Anytime it's really funny. The vision I see is a little hobo stick with a little sack of clothes, like his little stuff, right? And so that's the vision. But I've seen it really fast. And so there we go. Thank you guys. I love you guys. You guys are family. Appreciate you so much. It really does hurt when you lose your doggies. When you lose your doggies are like your little, your little peeps, your family. And so you can get them back really fast. You really can. They reincarnate back in. I figured this out many years ago. And I've gotten people back. I bet you hundreds of dogs at this point. And it really does work. It really, really, really does work. And so Terry, you waved. Did I get your dog back for you? I did. Yeah. Let me speak to Terry real quick. I didn't remember getting your dog back, So I got your dog back.
Terry's iPad you trying to get to?
Yeah. I just want to talk to her. Yeah. So I got your dog back.
Within 6 weeks, and craziest thing, my dog had a relationship for 4 different family members, and she went to each individual family member and let them know it was her, including my crazy daughter that told me I was nuts and how could I replace my dog, her dog, through a psychic. She's yelling at me. And then she apologized, took the dog for a car ride, sends me a picture of the exact way my dog used to drive in the car with her. She's crying, the dog's kissing her. So
good.
And she lets me know still all the time. She has the same habits, the same little cute little ways.
They do. It's the same dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I taught, Dean's dog. Like I said, my dad was a dog trainer. I taught this dog how to do all kinds of elaborate tricks, his dog, because it was an intelligent dog. And so I taught him how to do all these elaborate tricks. This dog came back in the new dog, and it was a puppy. It was a little puppy that knew these same elaborate tricks that you could not teach a puppy, right?
Yeah.
And so everybody around this dog was like, oh my God, it's the dog. It's the same dog. And so, but they come back. They really do. So if you guys lose your dogs, if you got one you've lost and you want that love and that light and that familiar family member back in your life, you can get it back. You really can.
The day you told me that you saw her in heaven with the hobo stick, I go, not my dog. I'm going to get her back. I drove 3 hours, spent the night somewhere, got the dog, brought her home. She was
you'll just know. You'll know. Dean, remember when you found your dog? Remember, I told you it was. What did I tell you? I can't remember exactly.
All right, so I had a dog that was a part German Shepherd, just for the backstory, and smart dog, great dog. Dog weighed over 100 pounds, but the dog got to where it would start biting people, and then long story short, it attacked some of the neighbors' dogs, and I had to put the dog to sleep. So that broke my heart to start with. So one day, Gary's like, hey, I think you could get your dog back. And I waited about a year, and I was working late in the office one night, and I was walking out the office, and I heard, your dog is waiting for you. So I sat back at my computer, started looking up dogs, and I just felt it out, and I found this beautiful white Samoyed. And so I called the breeder the next day. They were in Utah. And I asked Gary, I said, you think this is a dog? It feels right. And Gary goes, no, I think the dog's in Santa Barbara, California. And I'm like, okay. So I went to started looking up breeders. There's not a single breeder in all of California. So I said, Gary, you're crazy. I said, there's no breeders in California for Samoyeds. I said, this feels right. It's in Utah. I'm going to go to Utah and pick up this dog. The day before I went to Utah, the lady called. She goes, I have a problem. I have a family member that's sick and they're in the hospital. I was wondering if you could meet me in Santa Barbara, California and pick up the dog. And I said, I can. I said, I only live 45 minutes from Santa Barbara. I said, I'll meet you there. And so
I love that.
Yeah, that's how I got my dog.
Yeah. And there's this whole thing where I think God really hooks dogs up in the heaven on earth dimension, in the dimension of earth angels. Because I think dogs, cats, our pets, I heard a parrot a minute ago. I had a parrot. But I think our pets are our earth angels. I really do. And so for people who don't understand that, I feel bad for you. And so because these our dogs and our pets are our earth angels, and they really, really are. And I remember when Dean was going in the car to get the dog from Santa Barbara. That dog's mother was still with us, and her name was Yoda, and remember how Yoda jumped in your Escalade and wouldn't leave. She wouldn't get out, and she's very trained.
She never did that. She jumped in and she wanted to go, so I just took her with me.
Yeah, and so because she was going to get her puppy back, basically, in her head, and so she knew this, and I was like, wow, because that was so out of character for this very trained dog, And so a lot of things. So it's really neat. So if you guys haven't experienced the love of animals, something's wrong with you. And because you can really receive a lot of beautiful light, beautiful love, beautiful healing from your animals. Just treat them good, and they will come back over and over again. Terry, thanks for that. That was cool. But I've done this I've got back hundreds of dogs for people, and hundreds of cats, and hundreds of it just works like that. That's fun. Who we talking to? Michelle?
Oh, thank you. Let's go to Yordanka. Yordanka? I think it's Yordanka. I hope I said that right. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, girl. How are you? Now where are you? You're in somewhere else. Where are you? Uh-oh, I lost you.
Unmute yourself
She
again.
muted herself.
There you go.
Oh,
okay, fine now?
Yeah. Where are you? Where am I talking to you? Where?
In Bulgaria.
Oh, you're in Bulgaria. I have a lot of Bulgarian friends, and so that's awesome. And so what's your question? Uh-oh, we keep losing her.
This thing is just automatically. I don't.
That's okay. I got you now. So what's your question?
I have this pain in my back. I feel it around my heart. It's so it's just so strong. Like it's stabbing me. It's like a black hole. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, well, I can see what it is, and I'm pulling it off of you. It has to do with an old relationship, and so I'm pulling that off of you, and it's just a negativity that sometimes will come in. In one of those hell dimensions, I see you getting stabbed in the back, and so I'm going to peel that off. Is that okay? Is that
Yeah,
good?
sure.
There we go. Now then, start to feel your feet warm in your hands.
Yeah, slightly.
Okay, that's a big deal.
I'm usually very cold, so I don't feel too much.
Yeah, but I notice your forehead starting to sweat a little bit. Okay, you're getting a little bit shiny, and I pulled this whole dimension off of you, and I cleared this hell dimension. I cleared 4 of them actually, and those had to do with old traumas, and that's going to really feel good and really help you. And so, but I cleared these hell dimensions, and you're going to feel really, really good. I see your eyes starting to water. You'll feel a little bit teary when you get rid of old traumas, and you're going to feel really good. And so now you got a lot warmer. I feel your whole body get light then. See, you feel very light, different feeling, different thing. Got rid of those old dimensions.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's tingly.
It's tingly, right?
Yeah.
There we are. Yeah, and considering I'm in North Carolina and you're in Bulgaria, so hey, that's the speed. You guys catching this? It's the speed of light and beyond, and it's actually beyond that. It's the speed of thought and energy, God energy, and so it's very fast. We can go from dimension to dimension, from heaven to heaven, from sun to sun. I mean, in a nanosecond. And so it's probably the fastest way to travel. So there we go. You look great now. I see a big angel slipping into your body. The angel Michael just slipped into your body. And so pray on Michael a little bit, meditate on Michael a little bit. You're going to get a lot of gifts. Okay.
Thank you.
Love you.
Thanks.
Take care.
Thank you.
Take care. You're beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Isn't she? I just love her. I just love her. That's great. And so there's we had Bulgarian friends. Do you know? Vasil. We had the world's longest roommate. Remember? He was married to Miss Bulgaria.
Yep.
And he was our buddy. He actually played with Niels in a band. And here's a backstage drama. And she ran out of money, remember? And she threw him out. He came over to our house and he's crying on the couch. And we're living in Studio City in California. And here's Vasil, and he's our buddy, but he comes over and he's like, I don't have anywhere to live. She threw me out. And so we just got tired of hearing him cry. And so Dean said, just pick a bedroom. We got extra bedrooms. Just move in and shut up and quit crying. And so, but he was our roommate. Meanwhile, 4 years later, he never left.
Yeah, but he's a good friend now, so that's good.
He's a great friend. He's a great friend. I taught him how to make money. He saved $1 million in 1 year. There.
That's true.
True.
He found something he was good at. He focused on that. He used the techniques you taught him, and he made money.
$1 million he saved in 1 year.
Right.
And he went from being a drummer, never made any money in his entire life except what his rich Bulgarian girlfriend gave, or wife, whatever she was. But then there we go. And so if you guys just understand how to think, and then how to just do the right thing and think forward and believe in yourself, you'll find that you can make crazy money really fast. And so he did, and he still has all these years. Yeah, every now and then he sends me a text and he goes, thank you, Gary. Thank you, God. And so I said, you must have made a bunch of money. He goes, I did. Thank you. And so that's kind of crazy. True story. Anyway, but that's our Bulgarian buddy. So who we got? Who we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. Can we go to Christina Evers, please? Christina Evers, thanks for being patient. How are you? Just go ahead.
Christina, where are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm right here. Good. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you? Where are you located?
Minnesota, actually. So I'm hoping to meet you in person next week.
Oh, okay. I'll be there. I'm actually doing a live appearance at, what's it called? Something Jack's. Cowboy Jack's. Cowboy Jack's.
Yep.
Yeah, downtown. It's supposed to be real fun. So anyway, we're headed by the stadium, I think. So there we are.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll see you there. I will see you. Okay.
Sounds good. So I have traumas dating back to toddler years. I've overcome most of them and managed most of it alone. The last 2 years, I feel like I am suffocating I can't stay afloat.
Okay. You want me to fix it?
Please.
Okay. How old are you now?
41.
Okay. How do you do your mother?
She carried me and gave birth to me, and that's about it.
That's what I thought. And so you have I'm going to help you a lot. Okay. I'm going to help you a lot. You have 62 out of a possible 64 hell dimensions. Most of them are tagged to your mother's toe. Okay. And so that's what that is. That makes sense to you, right?
Yeah.
She gave birth to you. That's about it. And so, give me a minute. I got to clear all these hell dimensions. There we go. I can do it really fast. Used to, it would take me 3 days to do what I'm doing now in three seconds. And so it's really crazy. The energy gets faster, better as you go. Your feet are pretty warm right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Ask God for a new heart, please.
God, can I please have a new heart?
He gave you 6 new hearts. Ask God for a new brain, please.
God, can I please have a new brain?
Please.
Please.
There you go. You got it. There we go. You got 4 new brains. Okay. Ask God for a new spirit, please.
God, can I have a new spirit, please?
You got 3 new spirits. You got your spirit, brand new spirit. You got Dizzy. Feel it? There you go. And you got God's spirit. And you got all of our spirit. And so everybody's giving you a brand new spirit. And so projecting light and healing to you. That's what's, you got the oneness spirit. So you got the oneness spirit, you got the God spirit, you got your new spirit. And so there we go. Now you can breathe. Feel it?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Feel it? There we go, honey. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Tell her again. You're going to be okay. There we are. All right. And you got the love of everybody watching, and they're projecting all this love to you. And I'm projecting all this love to you. And God's projecting all this love to you. And I got rid of all these traumas that were in you that you were healed by. Nobody could imagine your life. You're probably the most unlucky person on the planet. And now you're going to go from being the most unlucky person on the planet to being the luckiest person on the planet. And that's what happens when you have 62 out of a possible 64 hell dimensions on you. And it was all mama trauma stuff. There we go. Yeah. I hear your mother was twice of my father. I cannot imagine what that would look like. Okay. And so that's got to be a real winner, So here we go. There you go. Now look how you're feeling now. Now you're starting to feel a little warm inside, a little bit.
A lot warm.
Okay, a lot warm. You're going to feel you're a little centered now. You're a lot centered. There we go. Ask God for abundance.
God, can I please have abundance?
Ask God for love.
God, can I please have love?
How quiet's your head? Really quiet, right? It's okay, honey. It's okay. It's okay. I see you now in one piece. I see your life changing. I see you working out really good. And I see you can't believe what's going to happen in the next week. And I'll see you in person in Minnesota. Come and see me. Wherever they got me. I never know where they have me, but you just come and see me. And Judy will be there with me in Minnesota, and she'll be looking for you. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. She'll drag you backstage or wherever I'm at. So, okay.
Thank you.
There we go. I love you. I'm projecting lots of love, and so is everybody else. You'll find your life will change greatly. Your luck will go on a scale of 1 to 10 to a 2,000. But everything will change for you in your life. It really will, really fast. Okay? Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't be afraid of change. Just do it. There's different changes I see happening for you. They're going to happen really quick. Okay?
Okay.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
I love you. You'll be good. All right. There we go. Good. Let me count the number of spiritual gifts.
Love her.
I know, everybody. You guys feel that? You guys don't have any problems. I don't know what you're talking to me about. Anyway, if you could see everything I saw there, but I could see everything. I can heal things really fast. I used over somewhere between 24 and 2,500 spiritual gifts to do what I just did.
Wow.
Okay.
Good job, Gary. Good job.
Yeah, but my point is you guys get your spiritual gifts. You don't have to worry about which one you're going to use, right? You just get them, get the spiritual gifts, receive the spiritual gifts, and then you'll know your energy will know, your God light will be able to use whatever spiritual gift it takes to heal whatever's going on with whatever person. She had stuff. And so anyway, but that's okay. I'll see her next week in person. I can tell I will.
I'm so glad. Don't worry. Terry Peterson lives in Minnesota. That's her friend. So we'll make sure Terry takes her too.
Even better. Even better. That's perfect.
Yeah, thank you, Gary. That's
perfect.
so nice.
Yeah. Who are we talking to?
Thank you. We're gonna go to Conrad. Conrad, go ahead and unmute, please. It's Conrad Cosmos.
I like you. I don't know who you are, but I like you. I haven't met you before, I don't think, but I like you. I see who you are. You're a great guy. You do everything for everybody all the time. That's all you do, right?
Hello, Gary. Yeah.
Yeah.
I try. I try.
You don't even try. You just do it. You just do it. You're one of these people that pays attention and tries to make everybody's life better. And that's who you are, right?
I tried.
Yeah, you do. Anyway, so what's your question, Conrad? What's your question?
Oh.
And where are you? Where are you today?
I'm calling from Poland, from Europe.
Oh my God, you're in Poland. Okay. All
yes,
right.
yes. Well, thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here. And yeah, if you can say something about my future, what you see my field, I'm really appreciate that.
You know, all you got to do is manifest it. If you manifest gold, I see. Do you do a lot of stuff online? You do, right? I see online business that brings you lots of money. Does that make any sense to you?
Yes.
All right. Okay. And so I want you, that's really good. You're really great at what you do. You're really great at what you do. I would love to talk to you, not here, because I see you're able to do some things that I need to do. Right. And so, but you're really brilliant with online stuff. I see you doing incredibly well. All you have to do is ask for it. Okay. I want you to ask God for your gifts. And I want you to manifest abundance. All you got to do is say, God, please give me the gifts of abundance.
God, please me give an abundance.
There we go. Your feet got really warm and tingly in your hands. Feel that? Good, right? And so I see it raining gold bricks on your head. Okay. And so gold bricks are good. And so it don't matter if you're in Poland or if you're in America, or it doesn't make any difference where you are. Gold bricks are good. So you guys would want to ask for the spiritual gift of gold bricks. And so then you can piggyback off of his abundance, and you don't take his, you just get more. And so it enhances his, as a matter of fact. That's what oneness does. And so just ask God for your gold bricks. God, give me gold bricks, please. God, give me gold bricks.
God, give me gold bricks, please.
There we go. It looks really, really good. Feel no guilt. You're such a sweetheart. You actually feel guilty if you think you've not done something right with somebody. That's you know how you do that thing sometimes where you feel a little guilty because you think you didn't quite get it all done, right? Well, you're never going to get it all done. You're never going to get it all done. And so, but maybe you will. Maybe just keep on trying. But don't feel guilty. Guilt is a derivative of fear. Okay. So you feel guilty really easy, right? Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. And so just work a little harder, pull it off. You'll be fine. That's what I see. But I see you doing really good. You're going to do stupid good right from where you are. And so lots of gold bricks for you. That's good. And you got everybody else gold bricks, which is really, really good. That's awesome. You got a trip coming up. Where are you going? I see you going somewhere.
Now I love traveling around the world. Well, for the moment, I think about US and Thailand, but I don't buy any tickets at the moment.
Well, I see a trip coming. Something's going to get in your face, and you're just going to take a trip. So take a trip. Whatever this is. Maybe you come and see me in North Carolina from a holiday retreat. I'll teach you things. But I see you taking a trip. Whatever this trip is, will get in your face and it'll make sense. Just do it. Okay.
Okay.
And so, but I see you doing really, really good in a very abundant way now. And your trick is just to ask for the gifts. So the biblical thing is ask and you shall receive. Okay, well, you have to ask God for gifts. You have to ask your angels for gifts, and you get these spiritual gifts, and it changes the outcome. And so it's really simple. Like this girl I worked with a second ago, what I use 24 to 2,500 spiritual gifts, and I healed some things in her that by most scenarios would not be possible, right? And so, but we just went right around all that. And so And so, and you can do the same thing with your abundance that you're shooting for. You're just trying to get abundance so you can help out close family, friends, stuff. That's who you are. Okay. That means you're in this, right? And so that's because you're in the space of oneness. The space of oneness is the luckiest place to be on the planet Earth or in the whole God's universe. Be oneness, and you are already. So you're way ahead of the game because of that. Yeah, there you are. You're that guy. And so, but you're very one, and you're going to find that things work out for you really, really good, and you're crazy lucky. Now you got pretty warm in your body now, right? Feel warm?
Yeah, I feel it when we start talking.
Oh, okay, good. Better yet. And so you're going to be fine. You're going to see, you're going to be fine. I see everything golden around you. Even your room, if you look around your room right now, look around the space you're in, you'll see it golden. Look around, you'll see everything's kind of a hue. You got a golden hue now. See that? There, right there, right there, right there, right there. See? See? It's kind of a huey, kind of golden aura around your room where you're sitting. That's the glowing thing. And I've seen that all in the last week, since the last spiritual retreat. Everything's glowing gold. And so there you are. You're amazing. Just be you. That's all you got to do. Play yourself in the movie. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I see a grandmother that's real close with you. Ooh. I see. Yeah. Were you close with her?
I was very close, but she's died.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, she's still with you. She says, tell him I'm with him still. And she made a fist. She was tough. She was tough, right? She was like the most loving, tough person in the world. And so she says, she's still with you, is what she's telling me to tell you. And she says, think of her daily, put her picture in your face. Know she's right there. And she brings you in all this light from heaven. See, sometimes our loved ones on the other side are our angels. In your case, it is your grandmother. Okay. And so make sense?
Wonderful. Of course.
Yeah, makes sense. Anyway, there you go, buddy. I'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Hey,
see you soon. Have a great time.
Thank you. Yeah, I think so. I'll see you. I'll see you in person sometime. I can tell. And so, I appreciate everybody all over the world that's tapping in. I'm enjoying talking to you. Sometimes when I talk to people in other countries, they have a different sense and a different awareness of appreciation, because us Americans are a little bit spoiled. As much as we bitch our heads off, right, about everything, right? Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should just appreciate. And so if you guys appreciate, you're going to find that things work for you really fast and really good. And so, but that's what I see when we're bopping around the world. We talk to somebody in Bulgaria. We talk to him. He's in Poland. Let's see, the Ukraine's next door. Hello. Right. I mean, there's things happening around this little planet Earth, and the planet Earth is a lot damn smaller than what it used to be. And so we have to really understand, if somebody's got something going good in one part of the world, we can feel it. If somebody's got something bad going bad in some part of the world, we can feel it. If you notice, I can talk to these people that are all over the world as easy as I talk to people in America, and it's the connection is obviously there. You can see it, you can feel it, you can hear it, and so realize that all you guys, even though it's easy to stick our heads under rocks and not really know what's happening around the world, in Israel, in the Ukraine, things are happening, and so we want to project as much love and light as we can to our brothers and sisters. And so, and they are brothers and sisters. They truly are. And when you do that, you're going to get blessed, and you're going to get a lot of light in your world. And it really does work that way. And so I want to talk to Andy Lawson Thiessen. How are you, buddy? Unmute yourself. I want to talk to you. There we go.
Hey,
Perfect.
Gary.
Hey, buddy. I'm so excited to talk to you, because you're like this freak of nature that can see so good. And so I was reading you in a private reading one day, and all of a sudden, bam, and you could suddenly see everything I was seeing. And you've never looked back. You've always been able to see, hear God, see these extreme dimensions, usually that, I'm not being egoed out, but I could only see, and you could see them. And so you do a lot to bring in light to the world. You do a lot to bring in light to your family. And I just appreciate you and love you. So what's happening with you? You got any questions, anything going on, any observations? What do you feel going on lately?
So it's been a lot of up and down. I've been lately
Right.
have been feeling like claustrophobic, like in my own body. I've never experienced that before, where I'll just be sitting there and suddenly I'm really anxious all of a sudden, or I'm like I'm like claustrophobic. I can't really describe it any different. I'm assuming I'm sensing something, but it kind of comes in waves and leaves. But
I can get rid of it. You want me to just get rid of it?
Yes, please.
Okay, it's in multiple dimensions. It would take about a half hour for me to explain it. Instead of explaining it, I'll just fix it. Is that okay?
Yeah, please.
There we are. How quiet's your head?
Very quiet.
There we go. And how good do you feel?
Pretty good.
Okay, there.
Thank you.
Yeah, look at his light in his eyes, guys. You see that? Look at that. Look at his light in his eyes. Different eyeballs. Different you. There we are. You had been attacked by some pretty aggressive demons that are way up above the Milky Way galaxy.
I see.
And
okay.
these are the I'm not demons.
Sure.
And so the I'm not demons make you feel who you're not instead of who you are. And so does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. And so now then you're just going to feel who you are instead of who you're not. And
Great.
so and for you guys, really, if I read the collective of everybody watching, you guys, all of you, wow, damn, I didn't think it was that big. All you guys are experiencing the I'm not demons right now. So again, say the words I am. Say it, Andy, and see what you feel.
I am.
Look how good you feel as soon as you said it. Freaky good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, your feet are on fire, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they sure are.
Okay. And so that lets that much light in, all you guys. And so this is one of the biggest problems on the planet Earth. Everybody's getting attacked from the I'm not demons. So you want to say, I am. Just walk around and say, I am, but say it out loud. Say it out loud. And you want to say, I am. And so the I am consciousness is the largest being, the collective consciousness being of all the enlightened beings in God's universes. And so this is a big being. There's a vortex here at the spiritual retreat properties that is the I am field, and the giant I am stands in the field. And we got all these gifts from there during the spiritual retreat. It was really crazy what occurred. But anyway, you got a lot of cool stuff in there. When I look at you, Andy, now I see all these lights, and they're like beaming. It looks like spotlights coming down. You see all those? You see them?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand what I'm seeing. So God is showing me, like, this is like in the past like 20 minutes. So when I'm asking for abundance, I saw all of these gold bricks come down and form like a staircase. And then God opened the door, and he's like, this is my vault. He's showing me his vault, and I'm walking through it, and it's so golden bright. And it's like a cavern, like a big cave system of just gold. I don't know if it's spiritual gifts or gold or all of it.
I know where it is. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, that's true. Accurate.
Okay, great.
Yeah. And this is, you're going into this exaggerated there's different heavens in the universes where God keeps all the loots, so to speak. And he is willing to give you all of it. Wonderful. Because you will do good things with it. and you will be one with people, and you will help people, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because he keeps motioning over to the door, like, here it is.
Yeah. And so when people do what you would do, they get those gifts, and you're going to have ridiculous luck with finances, and you'll have ridiculous luck with abundance. And all you guys, if you want ridiculous luck with abundance, be Andy in the movie. I'm telling you. And you're going to find that the abundance will show up. God will give you the keys to the safe and the keys to the vault, because all, he made me aware of something when I was going through my whole dying experience with COVID. He said, all the money on the planet Earth is mine. That's what God made me aware of. All the money on Earth is mine, and I can do with it as I please. That would be God speaking, right? And so if you guys need abundance and you can do some good for other people, then he's in. Do it for the oneness, and he's really in. And so that's who you are, Andy, because just who you naturally are. And so your visions are accurate. Your bank vault thing, that's true. I know the spot. And so and everybody else can get the same thing. All you got to do is just be one with each other. And so beautiful. Big deal.
That's great. Well, thank you. Yeah, well, I'm sharing this with everybody too. So
yeah, no, thank you. I'm saying thank you to you. That feels really good. I'll see you in Minnesota.
Wonderful. Thank you, Gary.
All right. All right. Kiss your baby for me, okay?
All right. Thanks, Gary. Love you.
Thanks. Love you too, buddy. And so it's really crazy. There's so many things in it, but it's still kind of just simple, really. It all goes back to oneness. Just be one. Just be one with each other and love each other. Really love each other like there's no tomorrow, and be sharing, be giving. Be that person who helps out someone else, or does a little something that means something. It's like Tobias, let me talk to you. I want to talk to you because you're my buddy. And so Tobias comes to some spiritual retreats, and he's part of Kevin's network, which I appreciate, the Gen Network. And so Tobias, and unmute yourself if you would. And so there's like this energy, and I observed things with you that I was so blown away with. Like, you gave everybody, when you were here, all the staff, all the people that worked their butt off, and many times people don't notice because they're talking to me or doing this or doing that, but Judy and Brian and Dino and everybody, you gave everybody a silver dollar or a silver thing or silver $5 thing. I don't know what it was, but it was like a Canadian piece of silver, and as a gift. That was so kind of you, and everybody was blown away by that. What a nice thing for you to do.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I really enjoyed giving it to them as well,
because you could feel the energy back because they appreciated that.
Oh yeah, I probably get it even more than they did.
I think you did. But what I'm saying, so selfishly you gave it to them, but it's okay. No, I do that. No, but
exactly.
No, but you're really such a being of oneness. And so you're this young guy, and you have this ability to project oneness that is a beautiful thing. And so by doing that little thing, that little gesture, I mean, you're at a spiritual retreat and there's tons of people and everything's going on and whatever, but you took your time to really think that out. And so if you grab that Leon Russell album that's in the dining room, the formal dining room. And you even, it's really funny. I was buddies with a rock star. I've been buddies with many rock stars. I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. But I was buddies with this one rock star, and I loved him, and he loved me too. And so there we go. And that's Leon Russell. And Leon Russell wrote a lot of amazing music. And at the end of his life, Elton John did an album with him and did a tour with him. and it was absolutely amazing. The whole thing was crazy. And but Leon and I were buddies. And so I've got this one chair in my house that's a carved angel chair from the 1600s. And it's really spectacular. I mean, it's really, really cool. And I was at Leon's house in Nashville, Tennessee. And because we were buddies back in the day. And I was leaving, and I love this chair he had. And I was leaving. And when I was leaving, he came out and he said, "Hey, you forgot something." And he brought me and he gave me this chair. Right. And so it's just this cool, crazy chair. It's incredibly valuable. It's an old Dutch piece. And anyway, you got me. You went to the trouble of finding this album somewhere where'd you find that?
No, it wasn't a trouble. It just stuck out to me. I was just walking in downtown Toronto, and somebody was selling albums for like $2.
Right.
I was waiting for a buddy, so I was looking through, and it was like the first thing I saw, and I was like, "Oh shit, I got to get that for Gary."
Yeah, well, you know, let me tell you, I was thinking about it was really crazy because I was thinking about all the people in my life that I love and have loved. And Leon's dead; he died, you know, and he he wrote a beautiful song called "A Song for You," and the song for you, the words are spectacular, and it's one of the most amazing songs of all times. Elton John patterned his piano playing after Leon. And when Elton was just coming up to be famous, he played at the Troubadour, which is a club in Los Angeles that at that time Leon was the biggest rock star, and Leon came to the show, which made him famous instantly, right? When he needed it. And so anyway, when Elton, of course, has had this amazing career, he went back and found Leon and they did this album together. And if you look at this documentary, it'll make you cry. And anyway, but Leon, I was sitting in his house with him one night in Nashville, Tennessee, and he said, "Have I played my song for you?" And I went, "I don't think so." I said, "I've seen all you in shows and stuff." And he says, "Come on." And so he walks across. I mean, it must have been 2 a.m, and we're talking about psychic things. He loved that. And we walked across into his studio, and he had this 1927 Steinway. And I understand I used to be in the piano business. And so I know everything there is to know about pianos. This is the best piano ever built in the world, right? And this is the one he drug around with him on the road. And so it was beat to hell. The case was tore, but it was amazing sounding. And he played this song. And so if you guys Google "A Song for You" and play it later, you'll get this amazing energy from it. And so, but the song talks about what happens after you die. And the words were him speaking from heaven. "I love you from a place where there's no space and time. I love you from a place because you're a friend of mine." And he's talking about loving someone that's a friend from heaven. And then later, when he died and went to heaven, he said, "I didn't realize I was writing this song for you." But he says, "We were alone and I was singing my song for you." So anyway, so we're at 2 o'clock in the morning, and he said, "Have I sung this song for you? My song for you?" And I said, "No." He runs across and he starts to play it, and he sings it alone, just me and him. And he sings this song. And it was like, this crazy feeling that it was so magical. And so it touched my life forever. And anyway, just like he did Elton John's. Elton John's like, he touched my life forever. What a freak. And so there's these people that are in our lives that touch our lives forever. And so you got to realize that. But they recognize these dumb little things that you realize when you found my Leon Russell album that I set on my chair over there, right? And you cared to do that. And that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. And you're beautiful for doing that. And when you gave everybody their little silver piece that they're holding on to and they're loving, that's great. Why do you do that? What makes a person do that? Do you know?
I guess just giving. Just figured out the more you give in life, the more you get back from God.
Say that again.
The more you give in life, the more you get back from God.
Okay, I'll shut up right there. Thank you. I love you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for my Leon Russell album. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
you're welcome. And it's funny you talked about that because I've listened to the song like a couple times, but today I listened to the song for no reason.
Oh, you did? You got to be
Yeah.
crazy. You did, really?
Yeah.
Oh, and then you heard it from heaven down. You heard it differently or something?
I was just listening to it, feeling it.
Yeah, it has this crazy energy. It's called A Song for You. Listen to it, guys. Leon Russell, anyway. And so, and he's you know, I was with him in this lifetime here, but I also after he died, it was crazy because the connection was even stronger. So it's pretty wild. There we are. Thank you. Thanks,
Yeah,
Tobias.
you're welcome, Gary. It was
Hey,
nice
thank
talking
you.
to you.
Thank you,
Hey,
Tobias.
Thank you, Tobias.
We
And
love
thank you
you.
for the silver
We
coin
need our
again.
silver dollars.
Yeah.
We'll see you at the next retreat.
Yeah, take
I
care.
hope you
Take
like
care.
your gifts too.
this is crazy. Isn't that crazy? Y'all guys, I don't know if you guys could feel what I was talking about, but anyway, it's like for me it was special. Who are we talking to?
Oh, thank you. Who was it that I was putting? Oh, here. Brian Coons. I think it's Brian Coons. I hope I said that right.
Yes, that's right. Hey, Gary.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
Great.
Good. I saw my friend Leon Russell in heaven. It made me cry.
I had tears too.
So anyway, so tell me, what's your question, buddy?
Well, I don't really have a question. I just wanted to say thank you for the crystal I got. My friend Fanny gave it to me for my birthday, and you put a nice birthday card with it.
I
just want to say thank you. And
oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. We have tons of crystals for you guys. Go to zionhealingcrystals.com and you'll get my crystals. And so these are crystals I hang out with, I pet, I carry on, I meditate around, and they have an energy, a certain connection with Zion Heaven. Could you feel the energy from it when you got the crystal?
mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Like even now, I feel like my hands are all sweaty and stuff, like just thinking about it.
Wow. Wow. Where are you from? Where are you from?
So I'm from Indiana. I'm actually moving to Chicago in a couple weeks.
That feels really good. I see you doing excellent. Whatever you're doing there is going to work. So that's what I see. What are you doing there? Can you say? Is it a secret?
So actually, I'm working for Kevin there.
Oh, you are? Oh, nice. Nice. Are you in production?
Yes. So it'll be social media marketing is what I'll be doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I heard about you, actually. Yeah, from him. That's good. Yeah, I think you're going to do excellent. I see you doing really, really well. Good luck, because you don't even need it. You're going to be fine.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, I appreciate you. And the fact that you don't have a question is beautiful. That's good. I see a golden path in front of you. Recognize your golden path and say, thank you, God, for my golden path.
Thank you, God, for my golden path.
How warm did your feet get?
Very warm.
There we are. Perfect. Excellent.
Awesome.
Excellent. Yeah, you guys are going to do good. You're going to enjoy working with Kevin because you think in systems. You know how you can think in systems and you just understand it? You can look at a system and it's one-dimensional for you. It's a no-brainer, right? And you probably have realized at this point that that's not the way it is for all of us, right? Okay, that's the way it is for him, except he's a total genius with systems. So you're going to really freak at working with him. Okay. He can look at the system and get it in a nanosecond, you know? And so, I mean, I'm psychic and I can see through walls and heavens and things and, you know, but I can't look at a system and get it. I mean, he is so brilliant in this area. And so you know, many times I'll look at like what he gets and figure it out, you know, not figure it out. I'll look at what he gets and then I figure out where he's at. And I'm like, wow. How did you get there so quick? So you will get along with him really well. So that's perfect. So good.
Awesome.
Yeah. Have fun.
Would you have anything to say regarding my family since I'll be moving? Like, 'cause I feel a little bit around their like responsibility for my family.
Well, you'll always be responsible, and that's okay because this will actually enhance everything you got going, also with money and different things and stuff, and you'll be able to help them more. Sometimes you have to sort of go and move to help your world more, your family more. So you'll always be that person. And they're going to miss you, but you're going to be fine. And I see everything, it's going to work out is what I see. So good luck with all that.
Awesome.
So, yeah, looks good, buddy. Looks good. If you need anything, call
Thank
me.
you.
All right. Good luck. Good luck. Thank you for tapping in too. I appreciate you. That's perfect. I liked him. Yeah. Who we got? Who we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. I got Antoine Verhega. I think that's that right. Antoine.
Hello,
Hi,
Mr.
Antoine.
Gary.
Hey,
Hello,
how
everyone.
are you? How are you?
I'm pretty excited, if we can say, because my English is not very good. Excuse me for that.
It's very good. I understand everything you're saying. We're really good. I spent a lot of time in Eastern Europe and Europe, and so if you kind of nail anything, I'll get it. And Michelle learns a language in a day. She's some freak of nature. We took Michelle to Macedonia, and she understood everything. She understood Macedonian. She understood Albanian. It took her about a week. And so she's like a freak she speaks Japanese. Of course she does. And so, but anyway, what's your question, buddy? What's your question?
My question is, what is my purpose in life? Because I'm here on Earth, but I don't know why I'm here. So I'm looking for my life mission. What is my purpose in life?
You're able to write. You're able to write meaningful words. And so, have you ever wrote anything?
I'm trying to develop my universe, to make novels, but I'm never trying to start something to really get in. I only how can I say? I'm only developing some things, but I'm not really getting deeper. Not really.
Oh, here, you gotta get it as a gift. Okay. Ask God for the gift of writing. Say, God, may I have the gift of writing depth, deep. May I have the gift of writing deep.
God, please give me the gift of writing deep.
Now just allow it to happen. Now you got a golden spirit. Now you got a diamond spirit. A diamond spirit is really incredible. You got a brand new spirit that went into your body that's a diamond. That's all like diamond up. Looks like this. Can you see this thing? It looks like that.
Oh.
Okay. And so this diamond spirit will bring you crazy. See, now your head got dizzy. See? So you felt your head get a little dizzy inside. You got these bigger dimensions that came to you. And so you're going to be able to write meaningful, famous words. So whatever your words are that you write will end up being meaningful and famous. Do you write songs? What do you write? Yeah, and there's the gift of writing. The gift of writing is this quilled pen. Looks like that. And so Michelle gave me one the other day. Somebody did. Who gave me that the other day? Michelle, you did.
Yes,
right?
I did. Yep.
Yeah.
You got one.
Yeah. And so, but this is a spiritual gift. Feel how your hand got warm right then? See? There you are. Got a little tingly different. There. Now it got there. There. Different, right? That's okay. And so you got the spiritual gift of that. And so you're going to be able to write deep. How old are you now?
I feel warm inside me.
Good. Warmer is good. That's all you needed to do. And so where are you? Where are you calling from? Where are you?
I'm in my bedroom.
Okay. In what city? What country?
I'm from France, in
Oh,
Bretagne.
okay. Oh, you're in France?
Yeah, I'm French guy.
Okay, good. Yeah. Well, you're going to find that you're going to be able to write. And so I have a French person that's one of the top authors in the world. She just surpassed 1 billion books. She sold 1 billion books. And she's in France right now. Actually, it's my I worked with her for 20 some years, Danielle Steele, the author. And so but you're going to you're an amazing channel of words. And so when you allow your words to come from heaven down, from creation down, felt your head got warm then. Feel your head got warm. Now you got it. I feel your head get warm. Okay. So you will be able to write words from creation. And so, and whatever that is will be spectacular for you. And so you're an artist. Artists don't, and so a lot of times people around you may bitch at you because you may not make sense to them, but you're an artist. Artists don't have to make sense. They
Okay.
just, yeah, but a good artist makes a lot of money, you know, and but you have that ability. And so, no, that's who you are. And so you're very creative. And so be that creative person, channel that in. It's a spiritual gift. You just got the gift from God, and now you're going to be able to do it. That's what I see. And so just be yourself. Be yourself in the movie. That's all you got to do. Tell me how old you are again.
I'm 25 years old.
Okay. Well, 25 years old. Hey, you're just starting. You're going to be fine. Yeah, you got plenty of time. You got plenty of time, buddy. I see you doing really, really good. Thank you for tapping in. You're going to feel really, really, see how you feel different here? Your heart feels different, much different. I see all these new things, new spirits coming in like that. I see big golden spirits, golden hearts, golden brains. But the biggest thing is that quilled pen that is a spiritual gift of writing. If you try writing like tomorrow, tonight, whenever, you're going to find different words will come out of you. And so because you're channeling them from creation, not from your head. Yeah, there you are. Look up. It's from creation. There. Okay. Very good. Not from your head. Yeah. Yeah. And it's fun. And the reason you're laughing is because it feels good. So simple. There.
Okay.
You got a whole book right then. It's all a book fly down to you. So interesting. You got to let me know what you do. Okay. Let me know what you write. Let me know what you come up with. That it feels good. I love that.
Excuse me, I didn't understand the sentence.
That's okay. That's all right. I know what you meant, even though. Anyway, thank you, buddy. Love you lots.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
see
very
you.
much, Gary.
Yeah, yeah. Check us out. See you soon. Check us out. All right, that's good. That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
I think you guys followed that. Did you guys follow that? That was crazy. That was really crazy. When people go up to creation, they just bring it down. They bring it down. And, I've been so fortunate in my life to be so close with amazing creative people, Danielle, Kevin, different ones, and they just kind of look up and the world comes to them. Can you imagine selling 1 billion books? What the hell? Right. I mean, and so who is that, And so, and Dino, I mean, how long have we been buddies with Danielle? It's like forever, right?
Oh, 20 years.
Yeah, like 20 years plus. And so,
Yeah.
and I mean, it's just, amazing times, cool stuff, all over the world doing different things. But she, and she's this, amazing conduit between earth and heaven. And she just channels these amazing works of art, which are her books, and that's the reason they sell 1 billion of them, And so we've been so lucky to be around a lot of creative people like that. Equally, we had many times different writers, different musicians, Jackie Collins, the different ones, and really great writers and writers They're artists, and so they're you know, they just able to go up and just pull it out of heaven and turn it into something that ends up here on earth. It's pretty wild. Who are we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. I'm going to go ahead and put Lee Ferg. Lee Ferg. Hi, Lee. Thank you for being so patient.
Hey, good evening. Thank you, Michelle. Gary, you are,
hey, my girl.
You're so awesome.
You. You.
You're so amazing. You really are. You're such a blessing.
You're my
Thank
blessing.
you for all that you do.
Thank you.
What a
Thank
blessing you are.
Yeah, I think if I was keeping up with you, I'd be doing good. I see what you do for everybody. See, keep in mind, I can look at somebody in a glance and I know you. And so I see your heart, I see your soul, I see what you do for people. All you do is care about people. You know, you're a love bug, you know? And so you're like Tobias we talked to earlier, you know, I mean, you know, and love bugs. I love being surrounded by love bugs, you know, because you guys make everybody's life happy. Like Michelle, she's like that. Michelle's a love bug. She just loves, and she does all this stuff for everybody all the time. I don't know how she keeps up with that many birthdays, really.
God bless her.
Yeah, it's
Thank
like
you.
that. So what's your question, honey? What's going on?
Well, it feels good to help other people feel good. So tonight I want to ask you to please send some love, and everyone, whoever wants to throw it out there, for Dorothy,
okay,
for Adria, for Will.
Okay.
These are some people who could really, really use it.
I just straightened them up. And so there we go. Feel how you see you got warm inside? Yeah, that was you were empathing them getting warm inside, which is, you know, a carryover from when I looked at you, I saw you're a person that cares way more about other people than you do yourself. So you're not asking, you're right. You're not asking a question for you. You're asking, you know, can you please do something for these people? I just did it for I just lit them all up. And so, so they have whatever it is, they'll have the best possible outcome because, you know, the one thing I can do is light it up. And so, you know, when people call me for help, I light it up. And when people call me for help, I light it up. And when people call me for help, I just light it up. The light understands far more than my little pea brain's going to understand here on the planet Earth or yours or anybody's. So if you can get to where you're just channeling the light in, the light will create this amazing abundance of whatever it is you need. If you need good health, if you need love, if you need money, whatever you need, the light will bring it to you. And so there we are. God's giving you this big, beautiful spiritual gift of a heaven orb, and all you guys should piggyback off of this gift. This is the best gift. It's a gift that the smallest gift becomes the biggest gift. It's a little tiny orb you hold in your hand. Reach your hand out and get it. Reach your hand out and just get it. There you go. Okay, now pull it in, put it in your heart, okay? In your chest, and now in your head. And there we go. And now I see it going around your house, your family, your friends, your world, the whole world, beyond, and the universe, all the way up to Zion heaven. And I see God laughing, and he takes your child spirit, and all you guys stay with me on this. He takes all of your child spirits and he pulls them in and he hugs them. Imagine your little child self up in God's lap, up in Zion heaven, getting a big giant God hug. And so there we are. How good do you feel? How's that feel? Good?
Thank you. You're truly the best. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
I love you. Love you. Love
I love
you.
you back.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys, I got to run. They're screaming at me. Call me for a private reading. 800-827-GARY, 800-827-4279. I will be in Minnesota live all this week. I'll be in Minnesota live all this week. And so if you want to book a session with me, just call and come see me live. I'll be there doing live readings. And I'll also be having a big old party. They always, you know, march me around and we do parties. And so we're doing a party at Dean. What's the name of this club I'm going to?
Something Jack. What was it? Let me look it up.
Callaway Jacks.
There we go.
Judy's
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it has a few thousand people, and we're just going to carry on and have the biggest Halloween party ever. But call me for a private reading, 800-827-GARY, 800-827-4279. But Cowboy Jacks, we're going to have a lot of fun for Halloween. I think I'm judging some Halloween costume party thing, something. I don't know, maybe whoever's got the biggest afro, I'm not sure. But anyway, we'll see. And so I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. And I will see you on Wednesday for the energy clearing. And I'll be in the Great White North or something. How cold is it in Minnesota, Judy? I'm going to your house. I'm going to see you. I'm going home with you. Judy, did I tell you I'm going home with you?
Wait, what?
I'm going to your house.
Yes, you may see snow. I don't know. We'll see how long you're there, but it could happen. It could happen.
Good.
Oh, and you're not doing this podcast next week, right?
We'll see, but maybe I don't know if we come on. Maybe we turn it on live in the nightclub. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. We'll figure it out between now and then. Okay. And so I appreciate you guys so much, and I love you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate you.